Starting 11, they go with Ladapo, the former Rotherham man, as we get started. Ipswich playing the ball back, attacking towards the Kop end first of all. How much of Wednesday have you actually seen this year then, Giles? Have you seen any games at all on TV or anything?
I haven't seen many games, I'll be honest. I've seen highlights, so I'm really intrigued to see how they set up and how they get on today.
Well, Ipswich have the ball in the defensive position, working it towards the right-hand side. Clark will go down the line. It's a nice-looking ball for Burns, and Burns takes it down and gets an early cross in. They try and slide it towards the goal. It was blocked off, and Hendricks scrambles it away up to Lee Gregory, who just tries to twist and turn to get away. But that was an early threat there from Ipswich.
Yeah, definitely. Looked like down the right side, it was a bit easy to get in. Burns, great cross. And yeah, I think we've got away with one there.
As they take the throw in, and that's a bit risky from Maywo. Just heads it into the ground. He's tidied up the long throw there from Patterson and found Byers, and Wednesday ended up getting it out towards the left flank, and Delgado put it down the line and gets it on the return there from Windass in the air. The header was one. Now Delgado just tried to play it in early. Good sliding tackle, crunching in there. Morsey, he's a competitor in the midfield engine room for Ipswich Town. Well done for Maywo. Wednesday again doing well to win the ball back, and they played it down the line, and it's now gone towards Windass. Windass puts it in towards the centre. Couldn't quite find, I think Byers was it, who was looking to get there. In fact, it wasn't, it was actually Hendricks. And now Wednesday get a free kick as Delgado goes down. He's holding his face.
Bit of quality there, great running behind, a great cross, and really unlucky that we didn't get anything off on it.
Because you were, say, at Grimsby, and Paul Hurst, who is a big Wednesday fan, isn't he, the former Rotherham defender?
Yeah, top man. I've got a lot of time for Paul and all the coaching staff, Chris Doig and Steve Crowdson. I really thoroughly enjoyed my time
Paul
there.
just threading through in towards Burns. Burns has got a chance to screw in towards Ladapo. Saved by the goalkeeper Vasquez at point-blank range. That's an important save, but you really would back the striker to score there. That was another one of those quick breaking moves from Ipswich. Started really in their own half, and a few passes later, they're in on goal.
Yes, Burns again, isn't he? Causing all sorts of problems down this right side, and a big chance there for Ipswich.
George Byers positions this one, and over it goes towards the edge of the box. It goes. Wednesday set themselves. It went towards. Yeah, I mean, he took a touch there, did Windass, and ends up hitting the defender's leg up in the air. Wednesday trying to find Smith again, a bit of head tennis, and that was a nasty collision. Well,
the referee's
they're going to allow the action to carry on, but this is dangerous. Wednesday have managed to snuff out the danger, haven't they? Well, they haven't quite got away. Ladapo was involved in the initial incident, and Wednesday still have a player down on the ground, and George Byers is going to kick it out of play. The referee should have stopped the play. It was very clearly a nasty landing the way he went down.
Yeah, exactly, and he could have landed on his head, so I'm not too sure why the referee hasn't stopped that.
I'm just having a look at a replay of it now. It's for Maywo. He sort of twists and spins in the air, doesn't he, as he goes up with Ladapo. And he allowed the action to continue, and Wednesday fortunately got it away, but clearly the supporters are letting the officials know what they think about them there. It's been taken by Delgado, and throws it back for Maywo. Gives it towards the goalkeeper, who plays it forward. He didn't get great distance on that really there, Vasquez, and it spins back in towards Burns, who's through on goal. Burns will go for goal. It's saved again by the keeper. Comes back out, and Chaplin slices it wide, but all of the strikes on goal have gone the way of Ipswich so far.
And again, it's that man Burns down the right-hand side, causing problems. I thought it was a foul on Byers, to be honest with you. It looked like he got shoved in the middle of the pitch. The referees let it play. Burns has made a great run down the right, and the keeper's made a great save, to be honest.
Goes in towards the corner flag, and it's screwed across. Wednesday might take this.
Unlucky.
It just kind of hits Windass. Still in play there. Well done, little back heel there from Delgado, and he was clattered there by the number 7 Burns. And Burns, well, there's a yellow card. There was some cries for a red there from the supporters.
Clever play there from Delgado, wasn't it? A little cheeky back heel there. Sucked Burns in, and he's
absolutely.
Look, he's caught him.
Just catches his heel, doesn't he? Windass is just there, offering himself short, but you'd assume he'll whip this in towards the box. The likes of Smith, Bernard up from the back, Patterson will be trying to land it on their heads. George Byers puts it into the area. Smith goes in there and just tries to improvise.
That was a better ball into the box there by George.
It was. He was trying to get in between 2 or 3 Ipswich players, and I think he hurt himself as well as he collides. But he couldn't steer the ball down. And at the goal, Michael Smith had Keys just outside his area. Looking to pass it short. Burgess moves it away towards Massimo Luongo. What a ball down the line that is. He's just opened things up, an opportunity maybe for the cross to come in. It's back towards Chaplin. It's going to go through a ruck of players and into the goal. And Ipswich Town just before half-time find the opening goal. It was just quick thinking from Massimo Luongo with that ball slotted down the left-hand side. And Wednesday find themselves trailing to the Tractor Boys. They defended resolutely up to that point. And it was maybe a little bit soft. It just seemed to squirm through, didn't it, really? Ipswich take the lead against the Owls here at Hillsborough.
Yeah, Patterson there, just ball watching. He's run off Patterson, and Chaplin's there in the middle of the pitch. Sorry, in the middle of the 18-yard box. Free with an easy finish.
It was Davis, wasn't it, the fullback, who's got up down that left-hand side, who just has kind of easy pickings, if you will. Yeah. Loads of space to just screw it back, and Wednesday, I'd say 2 players in front of the goalkeeper just trying to cut it out. He took him to Sheffield Wednesday to watch some games, so he's not from the area, but he certainly has an affiliation towards Wednesday. And I think when he realised he wasn't going to be staying at Blackburn, he pretty much put his foot down and said, look, I want to go to Wednesday on deadline. And there was a few other clubs sniffing, and he wasn't interested unless it was the call to say, get yourself to Hillsborough.
Hopefully we can see what he's really made of.
Yeah. I think he's had a bit of a problem with John Dahl Thomason at Blackburn to get regular game time. A skillful player, but I think he's not always been able to find a role for him within the dynamics. As a midfield player, I suppose you're also expected to muck in and do the defensive side as well. Corner goes over, and that's another good header. That's a great save from Vasquez. I mean, he's demonstrated today, hasn't he, that he is a good, shot stopper. A few times he's kept us in this tight.
It's been all Ipswich in the first 5 minutes here.
Really athletic goalkeeping, though. Powerful header.
Really good save. Good reactions.
Well, that didn't quite work out for Burns, who was dispossessed by Delgado, and he turned into trouble. And that's kind of been a feature of our play, that they've done some good things, but then they kind of undo it seconds later.
Oh, we won the ball back there, but he had no options. Fletcher was on his own.
The ball's over the top. It's gone in towards George Hurst. He's going to try and go for goal. He's tried to scoop it up. There was a bit of a challenge came in the end from Bernard, but
I thought he might have been offside there.
Do you think he thought he was? He was almost looking across at the line. He seemed slow, didn't he, to react?
Oh no, he was onside there.
Some salt into the wounds there. And we've lost it again there, Bernard, and it's again a chance for George Hurst. He's through on goal this time. What's he going to do? Saved again by the goalkeeper, but the right option is to square it then. It's a tap-in. We've got away with one massively. We're going to do something different. There is a chance to go short with this. Is Buckley just going to lift it straight in? That's what he's going to do. Wednesday will connect with that, and that header is nowhere near the target. Was it Fletcher? I think he got it. George Byers has been identified on the camera replay. It just comes off Fletcher. He can't glance it in the right direction. The play it short. It's now with Wolfenden. He's gone long over the top, and Jackson's going to use his pace. It hit him. I don't think that was quite what Famewo was expecting. He's get away with a potential break on him there. George Byers on for Patterson. Patterson's got nowhere to go.
He needs something.
He turns, and it's more hit and hope towards Windass. A real conviction. Still Patterson runs in towards the centre half, and Wolfenden gets it away under pressure. Poor touch though. Just bounced away there from Bernard. Been a bit of a mixed bag since coming on. It's now here with Broadhead. Broadhead in the box and goes for goal. Another save. In a collection of these, and Vasquez, I think, could well be our candidate for man of the match at the end of this game.
He's definitely been Wednesday's best player so far.
Mouthing off there is Chaplin to Patterson, and now Williams comes back towards him. But really, Patterson should be thinking about trying to get this ball back as quick as possible. Never mind getting involved in coming togethers, because that's it. It's all over, and Ipswich Town take all 3 points. The first half goal from Connor Chaplin, decisive. Wednesday, unfortunately, not really looking like scoring at all today.